And here we have Maccabi Tel Aviv against Basel. I'm John Champion, and providing match analysis throughout the game, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, thanks John. What a brilliant atmosphere we've got in this stadium today. I mean, both sets of players must be really looking forward to this, as we are.
Now let's see how both these teams will line up. So let's get down to business. Strela. He's not taking any risks there. A corner kick given. So, how will they work this one? The defence is there to deal with it. On his head. Off target, and that's putting it mildly.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempted goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that. Oh look, they've started with such intensity, but maybe they just need to add a little composure to their finishing. You know, it's the only thing that's missing so far.
Carlos Garcia. He goes alone. Good strong run down the right. Now looking though for some support. He's won that physical contest, and with it the ball. FC Basel applying the pressure early.
Yeah, I think they've started in a very positive manner and look hungry for goals, and they'll need to capitalise on such a good spell now before we possibly see a reply from the opposition.
Strela.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Still goalless here at the moment. a strike from distance. Just off target.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Tops it upfield. Making good progress down the right, but finding himself devoid of options. An interception. Moving forwards. Strela. Trying to make things happen there for his team, and it almost came off for him too.
It was good possession, but way too elaborate, completely overworked.
Heading towards half-time, and it's still scoreless. Now, surely, Strela. FC Basel with a big chance and a big miss. Safari. Carlos Garcia. Played through the middle. Now Kuzmanovic, he's looking to find his front men. Strela! And that's been cleared. And there is half-time.
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Neither side has managed a goal, it's 0-0. So the second half gets underway. Strela. He got back very well there, it was good defending.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
I think that's a foul, yes, confirmed by the referee. Possibility for a shot.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Now Kuzmanovic. Safari. Now Kuzmanovic. Strela. Driven in. Nearly, but in football terms, nearly is nowhere.
Well, with this guy and the talent he's got, you know he's probably going to try his luck from there, but that one he didn't really get right at all.
If you've just come back to us, you'll be glad to know it's still 0-0. You got the man there, that's a free kick. That was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. Strela. Safari. He's going on his own. Maccabi Tel Aviv have the ball, but they're not making much progress at the moment. And we are still awaiting a breakthrough here. Tries to slide it past the defence. Now Kuzmanovic. It's a little surprising that they managed to get away with that. Things could so easily have been far worse. FC Basel yet to make a substitution here. And he finds a bit of space here. Ah, he's been thwarted. Safari. He's just determined to make his way through. Good hand by the keeper. He so nearly exploited that mistake. And a header.
Just as well the defender was on hand to mop up the loose ball.
Going forward. Clock showing 75 minutes. So, extra time looming. Have either side got it in them to avert that? This goes for a throw-in. Lifts it over the top. Jolan Xhaka. An unfair challenge deemed a foul. Kuzmanovic. 5 minutes to go to full time and the scores are level. Still enough time for a goal, and who knows, at this stage, probably the winner. Kuzmanovic. Well, time is against them, they need to get this ball forward. Full-time whistle within sight. Kuzmanovic. Goal in sight! And again, couldn't make it.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
Strela! Well, that was really close. You get nothing for being close.
And that is one very relieved man between the sticks. There was no way he was going to get to that, and he knows it.
He was close to adding to his tally there.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Not long to go. It is now or never. Jacques. There is the full-time whistle, and still the teams are deadlocked.
Well, 0-0 is always that scoreline you don't really want at the end of the game, but I've really enjoyed this. It certainly hasn't felt like a scoreless one.
Well, a big bonus for all you devoted